Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boot crafter, and today I'm having such a time in the craft room opening all the ACT swaps that have been sent, because this afternoon I'm going to sit down and shuffle them and get them all ready to be sent out tomorrow morning. I'd already opened the this envelope. So unfortunately, I realised that my camera had stopped recording. I'd run out of memory, so I've had to do a little bit of adjusting. But let's get back. So I'd already opened the card. Let me show you what's on the front. Loving all the doodling that's on here. It feels like it's hand doodled. It could be a stamp, but I don't think so. I think this is hand drawn on there, and there's even a little hand drawn on the back as well, just to kind of complement it all. And inside is that lovely card with all that hand drawn doodling. I'm assuming hand drawn doodling on there, with the background of I'm going to say inks. It just looks like inks to me, and they've got this very, I don't know whether the camera's going to pick it up, but they've got, some of them have got a very slight metallic sheen to them. Definitely these ones here have got a, and I'm loving the whole look of the card on there. Beautiful. So inside this is said, Dear Teresa, thank you for hosting the ATC swaps, very kind of you. I've included 6 ATCs. I got a little bit carried away. Not a problem. Not a problem. But would love it if you chose one to keep for yourself. And I'm looking forward to meeting some new crafty friends. Best wishes, Ashley, Paper and Twine. So Ashley's channel, I don't think it's been running for very long. I think she's fairly new to YouTube. And certainly very new to me. I only subscribed to her 2 or 3 months ago, having seen on my For You page a video of Ashley's and thought how such a fun channel. Please do pop over and say hello to Ashley. I'll leave the description, no I won't, I'll leave the link in the description box below, because she has such a fun channel. Not only has she got lots of crafty things going on, but she also has a regular coffee morning, virtual coffee shop morning, where she regales the viewer with tales of what's been going on, and poor old Barry, who seems to get into a lot of trouble. But if you want a bit of a giggle and a virtual coffee morning, do pop over and have a look at that channel. Certainly have a look at the I think the latest one was entitled something like Poor Barry. It's definitely got Barry's name in the title, so do pop over. Such a fun channel, and so glad I subscribed. So yeah, so here's some of the ATCs then. So we've got this one, which is very similar doodles to that one, and then we've got it looks like, yeah, they're ever so slightly raised. It feels like this is so there's bits of silver on there that feel like embossing powders, and then on the ends of the flowers you've got tiny little drops that, I mean, I'd say they're enamel drops if they weren't so small. It'd be interesting to know how you've done those, Ashley. So yeah, and then yeah, all of her information's on the back, and she's wrapped each one of them in these lovely little envelopes, which make a change, don't they, from the plastic wallets. And yeah, so don't eat the daisies. Loving the script. Again, I'm not sure whether that's hand written or hand drawn, or whether it's a stamp. It doesn't feel like a stamp on close inspection. And again, you've got these very slightly raised bits at the ends of the of the flowers, which just give them a little something, and then some, it's like a pink or reddy colour embossed feel, like an powdered feel there. So yeah, I'd love to know what that is, because it's like tiny little what would you call them, tiny little micro beads on there. Not sure if they are, be interesting to know actually what they are, like the effect that they give. And then we have a blue one, which, oh, it's a seaside one. Oh, you know me, I love the seaside, love all the vintage British seaside is my favourite, and all the kind of the washed out colours that go with it, you know, the blues, greens, aquas, even the pinks, and you know, sort of the purplies that are really washed out from the sea and the sea air and that. And so I really like this. Breathe the salt air, and then you've got all the seagulls, and then that's a great stamp, isn't it, for the breakers at the seaside. And then she used, sorry, I'm having to twist and turn so I can see. So you've got like a glitter effect in the sky, and then across the waves to give the sea foam look, we've got some glitter effects on there. And then this at the bottom again looks like tiny little beads of some sort. I'm not sure what they are. Actually, you must let me know what they are, because I really like that feel on them. Really nice. So yeah, seaside one. And then we have been very careful to open these, because then I can just pop them back in and reseal them before I send them off. So then we've got Oh Honey. So again, you've got that lovely sort of scattered embossed powder look, and then that looks like it's been embossed, the Oh Honey. It's raised ever so slightly, and then looks embossed. Or oh, what's that other stuff that you can use, you know, when you switch the camera on, your mind goes blank. It'll come to me, and I'm sure everybody's telling me as they're watching, that you can put on, and it gives a sort of embossed feel. And then you've got that lovely bee on there as well. Lovely. And lots of, I don't think that's a doodle, I think that is a stamp on there. Looks like, because it says, very carefully, if you zoom in, it says fly away on what looks like what we used to call a clock. It's a dandelion clock. Fly away. Ooh, lots of different ones. Actually, let me have a quick look to see if if you've got a series going on here, or no series. I thought those might be a series, but no, that's fine. I haven't got a series going with any of mine, I don't think. I think I've done all mine very sort of singular. And then we have this, she's got a very grumpy looking face, doesn't she? Friendly but grumpy. So we've got this stamp that's raised up, and these lovely backgrounds again with some embossing. Is it embossing, or is it not pearl drops? What are they called? It'll come to me. As soon as I switch the camera off, it'll come to me what they are. Have I got any over there? Because this is now going to bug me. No, I haven't got it there. I must have it in my drawer. I've got some. Know what it's called? Can't remember. Yeah, so there we go. That's that one. And last but by no means, oh no, that's that one. Get them right, Tracer, and then we'll go on to the last one. So last but by no means least, well, this one's stuck down. Very careful, there we go. And the last one is, oh, I love that stamp, love that face stamp. I think I've got it, I'll have to check but I don't use it very often, even though I'd love it. So this is a Daydreamer one. So it looks, so we've got the stamp of the face, and it looks like a script stamp behind it, and then we've got Daydreamer on, and that lovely sort of browns colours on there that match the papers. Lovely. Yeah, and then of course all Ashley's details on the back. So Ashley, by now you should have had your 6 swaps. So 1 will be from me and 5 will be from 5 different crafters. So yeah, so if there's any problems, if anyone hasn't had their ATCs by now, please let me know, and I will go up to the post office and see if I can find out what's happened, because I'm fully intending tomorrow to go to the post office with all the envelopes, with all the swaps done. I'm going to seal them down. I think Betsy asked if I could put an extra bit of sellotape on. I'm going to do that with all of them just to make sure. And everybody's already sent their envelopes, but I'm going to double check that. I'm going to use my size guide to double check here, and then I'm going to double check at the post office as well. If there's any extra, I'll put that. I said I would. That's not a problem. But I think everybody's managed to get them to me quite flat, so hopefully there won't be any issues getting them out to anyone. But if anyone's not had theirs, please do give me a shout, and I will chase that up with the post office. Okay, well that's the next one. I'm on to another. Still got lots to open. It's great fun. I am loving seeing everyone's ATC designs, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, sorry, just before I go, yeah, I will make sure that there's a link to Ashley's channel below. Please do pop over and say hi, and I'm sure you will enjoy not just her crafting, but also the things like the coffee mornings in Ashley's channel. Great fun. Okay, see you soon. Bye for now.